I'm really excited. It's a great group of guys. They're very excited. They're very motivated. The seniors want to finish strong, and they're really pulling along the younger guys. A couple smaller classes in the sophomores and juniors, and then a really big group of freshmen. A very talented group, and I think those guys are really going to make a huge impact on the team, on our NCAA outlook, and on our conference championship. They're gonna play a pretty major role in the season this year. Yeah, so we have a few guys that are in the senior class that are just doing an amazing job. Mac Hancock is our top returning sprinter. Elias Griffin is our school record holder in the 100 breaststroke, and those two guys have some pretty big aspirations. They're both trying to make the NCAA cuts to see what they can do there and to help relays. Andy Beekner is focused on just swimming this year, and he's really doing a great job. He brings so much energy to the pool. He's doing a great job of helping to lead the team. We also have from our sophomores, the top returning freshman in the conference, Owen Schultz, is doing a great job. He's being challenged by not only Mac in the sprint events, but a lot of these other freshmen. There's a lot of competition for him. Paul Braun, I'm excited to see what he's going to be able to do with his sophomore year now that he kind of understands the whole process. So there's a lot of potential here with those guys and what they're able to bring to the table. Oh, last year we graduated 12 guys. And it was a huge class, a lot of points that were scored, and so it was kind of important that we brought in some numbers to give us a fighting chance here this year with the conference. And we were very lucky. We brought in 13 new guys and a really well-rounded group. A couple guys who are going to be competing for conference titles in the IM events, the backstroke, the butterfly, and really because they're so well-rounded, they're going to be challenging Mac and Elias in their top events. They're, like I said, we're going to have relays that could be 2 or 3 freshmen on our relays. And they're already a very tight, close-knit group. It's great seeing them in practice, pushing each other, having a good time, laughing, learning. So I'm really excited. I really think that it's definitely a different atmosphere because these guys are just bringing so much energy and enjoyment to what they do, and they're really excited about getting better and learning. Well, I mean, with the team's still smaller. I mean, as far as that goes, we have 23 guys. We don't have any divers on the men's team this year, so we're relying on the conference, the roster from the top to the bottom, and with Allegheny in the meet this year, that's going to make a big difference. We're going to need to make sure that it's not just those top guys that need to score a lot of points, but we need the guys at the other end of the roster, those the 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th guy on the roster. They need to make sure that they're winning their races, that they're finishing ahead, they're scoring points. That dynamic has changed now that you've added another team, and you have the other teams that are growing and getting stronger. So it's going to be a little bit of making sure we're getting contributions from everyone as far as that goes, and staying healthy. And two, with the freshmen, that they just continue to enjoy that experience. I'm a big believer that if they're enjoying their experience, if they're enjoying their time together, if they're doing it for the greater common good, their individual times are going to improve, and our results are going to be exemplary. As usual, I think Westminster is probably the biggest competition. I mean, they're bringing back, they have 20 guys, a couple guys who are in their 5th year, the top diver in the conference that went to nationals last year. So they're going to gain a lot of points from their 3 divers. That's going to be a lot for us to overcome. St. Vincent brought in a very large freshman class after only graduating a couple guys, so they're going to be a greater challenge. Like I said, Allegheny's bringing in some very fast individuals that are going to change the dynamic of the meet. And then W&J, Bethany has Logan Marks that had a great year last year, and Chatham has Carl Gangloff, who's the returning conference MVP. So there's a lot. Each team is bringing something to the table that's going to impact the outcome of the meet.